and probably $10,000. I'm not too sure about that part, but I know it's a real big fine that you would pay, and it doesn't matter who you are. So it could be Caymanian, it could be Jamaican, it could be Indian, it could be African. Don't matter who you are.
I met a cutie, she was such a beauty. Said she had a crush on me, I was not surprised. She was looking lovely, personality bubbly.
Alright, so before we get into this chat, I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to just subscribe. Hit the subscription, and make sure to press the bell so you don't miss any video. Okay? There is birds chirping somewhere. You just can't hear it. You know the beep, beep. Oh, I don't know how to chirp. Okay, so let's get into the video. So for residents of the Cayman Islands leaving, you would need to get in contact with Travel Cayman. So the first step to traveling, really, because you have a lot of people that's going home and not coming back, so they would need to get in contact with Travel Cayman. But for residents, work permit holders, Caymanians, then you would need to get in contact with them so you can get back on island, as I'm not sure if you guys know that the country is still not open up as yet. So we have protocols that you have to follow and rules that you still have to follow to get back in the country. I went down for my father's funeral in January. He died in November, but you know, I left it until January. So January I went to Jamaica. So going to Jamaica, you have to go on the Jam COVID website as well. So Cayman is a little bit easier because we don't have COVID. So for Cayman, people coming from Cayman, it's a little bit easier. I'm not sure where you're coming from, if what you have to do, but I think everybody entering Jamaica needs to go on the Jam COVID site, and depends on the country that you're coming from, you might be treated a little bit different, you know, caution, because of course, you know, COVID is so high down there. Yeah, so I did that before going. I applied to the Jam COVID site like 3 weeks before going to Jamaica, but you can't apply until 10 days before the flight or the travel. So what they do, they would come back like on the 10th day, they would send you an email. So you'd go on an email and you fill out your information, and that's how you would get the okay to enter Jamaica. We don't have to do like the COVID test going to Jamaica, of course, like I said, because we don't have COVID cases here in the Cayman Islands. So I did that. So coming back up now from Jamaica, I stayed almost a month. So coming back up from Jamaica now, like I've been to Jamaica, like I went the 2nd, right? And like the 8th, on the 8th of January, they changed the rule where you have to now do a COVID test to enter Cayman. That became effective on my birthday, the 14th of January. I was like, come on, like I was just planning to have fun, and you know, but so I had to do a COVID test before leaving Jamaica. That was the next stress, because doing COVID tests in Jamaica is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. So I looked at sites that they said you could get this test done. UA is one of them that would do it for free. Now, when I gone on the US site, it was showing that I could not get to do the test until the 2nd of March. Mind you, I need to leave the 27th of January, so that wasn't gonna work. Anyways, we went to UA, and we spoke to somebody and said, listen, I need to go. And then they were sending me to other places, but guys, it is $20,000 to do COVID test in Jamaica. $20,000. $20,000. just to stick a piece of thing up in my nose to say, you don't got COVID. $20,000. I think they're riding this COVID thing a little bit too much. It's annoying. And then you had the line. So anyways, I told the girl I was leaving the Wednesday, so I needed to do okay. And then the test you have to do 32 hours before your flight. So I was leaving Wednesday, so I did it on a Monday. Also, it's just an hassle. Hassle is like a horrible. It's horrible down there. Like, it's very horrible. Like, these were days that I wish COVID didn't exist because they bleed you dry. Anyways, I went to UE. I went to UE like the Friday before because I didn't know where to go, and I certainly wasn't paying $20,000 for nobody to stick nothing up my nose. So went to UE and we spoke to somebody, and even though it was booked up, really just go and join the line because they're telling you it's full, but then in some places money talks. So yeah. But anyways, long story short, I did not pay $20,000 because I refuse to pay $20,000. It's unfair, So anyways, I went in on Monday and I got my COVID test done. Coming back to Cayman, I still did not know where I was going to stay, as I would have been in care of the government. So they don't tell you where you're going to stay until when you get here. Then they tell you like you're going to stay out wherever. Or the bus, you just go on the bus and then they just take you to wherever. So yeah, but that had to be approved as well. So you have to go through, like I said, the Cayman site, the Cayman people, and then they would have to go through like immigration and all that to make sure that you're good, make sure that you're a resident or a Caymanian or what your status is on island. And also, if you are not like a resident or a Caymanian, you would have to find your own place to stay. So you would have to either rent somewhere and stay, or if you live by yourself. But anyhow, you have somebody in the house that you're going to stay, that person would have to quarantine for 14 days as well. Listen, Cayman government ain't playing. We ain't getting no COVID around here. Because, listen, I am glad and I'm excited for I'm just grateful for this government because guess what? We're under control. We don't have COVID. I don't have to wear this mask because I went to Jamaica and I was annoyed with this mask because I had to wear a mask everywhere and it's annoying. Like sometimes I put on makeup. I was like, why the hell am I putting on makeup? I could just put it up here because I'm in mask 24/7. You go to church, we're in mask. You gotta, so it's like, it's annoying. But, so, where did I reach? Okay, so I came back on the Wednesday morning and went on a bus. And the bus took me to East End at Marriott. It's Wyndham. Sorry guys, my brain is that's brain fried from being by myself for so long. So today is day 9. Anyways, I'm at Wyndham Hotel that I'm still at now. So I'm on day 9 and hopefully I come out soon. Because even though I love being by myself, I think, the freedom of going somewhere or, just driving out or just getting out of the house or, yeah, so we don't have the privilege of doing that. So for me, I would never go to jail because, hello, a girl needs to just go in her vehicle and just drive somewhere. I ain't got to be going nowhere special. I just needs to get out of the house and, and I be going to work. So I'm not somebody that go anywhere anyways. I don't do a lot. Work, church, home, supermarket. That's it. But at least, you have the freedom. And at least I'll get out of the house and go to work. So, yeah. Quarantine is a must when you're entering the island. It is no joke. We don't want no COVID around here. Also, the country's not open up like I said. So, it's not really for anybody to just come and have like leisure time. It is a fine if you break the curfew. It is a fine. You could go to jail, I think, up to a year and probably $10,000. I'm not too sure about that part, but I know it's a real big fine that you would pay. And it doesn't matter who you are. So you could be Caymanian, it could be Jamaican, it could be Indian, it could be African. Don't matter who you are, you'll go to jail. If you break curfew, you go to jail. Yes, you go to okay, it shouldn't be okay. All right, back to so yes, the quarantine process is really okay. I have a really nice view, so I can't complain, and I would not complain. Like I say, I'm very grateful for the government. I would not have traveled if it wasn't for like the death of my father or anything, because I wouldn't want to travel in this time, because it's really hard. You don't want to go anywhere and get sick, and you don't want to get in all this thing that's going on around the world. So yeah, I am back in, I'm just ready to get back to my normal life. And yeah, did I miss anything? So, pointers. If you're coming to the island, you need to have either a close family member, a work permit, a resident of the island, or Caymanian. One of those. To enter the island, you have to go through what's they called again? I can't remember. You have to go to Travel Cayman. So one of those 4 things you have to be a part of. Then you go to Travel Cayman, and depends on your status on the island, you would choose how you stay, or they would tell you what you'd have to do. Yes, if you're going home to family, everybody would have to quarantine. I see the vaccine is out now, so I think they're going to change the rule or tweak the rules a little bit, but you still have to quarantine. So with the vaccine that is here, I hear a lot of people take it. I'm not too sure if I want to try it. I'm not too sure about that as yet, but I mean, hey, who knows? Traveling these days is not easy, but I'm just praying that 2021 will be better than 2020, because 2020 was horrible. So I hope this year, and I hope and pray that you that's watching me, as you, I pray that all your dreams will come through. Don't give up on life. Sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes you'll feel like you really want to give up. But guess what? Go for things that you don't normally go for in your past years. Go for things, do things that you don't normally do. Also, life is very short. You don't know. When it's your time, you could go to bed and not wake up. Make every day count. Be prosperous in life. And you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be wealthy. But I think a good peace of mind and happiness, like real, genuine happiness, will help a long way, So keep your head up. Keep your chin up. Keep fighting. Don't ever give up. Alrighty. Have a good day, night, morning, whenever you watch this. God bless you.